Hi! So this video is a chronic illness bad day survival kit, and the reason I specified that it's chronic illness bad day survival kit is if you're a healthy person and you're having a bad day, this probably will be no use to you, so sorry about that. So I'm just gonna take you through some things that I find really help when I'm having a really bad day, just the things that I find are kind of essentials. So yeah. Okay, this one is probably pretty obvious, but blanket and pillow. Blankets are very important because when you're not able to move very much, you get very cold, or at least I do anyway. Pillows. I have some smaller pillows like this, which are good for just kind of like putting behind my back if I just need to like a little bit more support on a certain part of my back. Another thing that is crucial for me when I'm having a bad day is enough back support, because for a long time I was sitting up at the head of my bed with just like my sleeping pillows behind me, and it was giving me such bad back pains and it was making me more tired, and it wasn't working. So if I'm up here sitting on my bed, I have my duvet. I've got two duvets because in the winter it gets cold, so I have two. That just like, I can sit against that and it's not straining for me to sit against, like my back's not being strained, it's comfortable, it's not tiring. And then I've got little pillows as well, which I would kind of put there, and I've got more smaller pillows that are like over there behind the camera. So I just put those like wherever I need the extra support on my back, or like if I need them behind my head, shoulders, whatever. So, and also I've got this big pillow, and I use this. I usually keep it down on the sofa. It's just really good for supporting your back. It's specially designed to be really supportive and comfortable and all that stuff. And it's a seat like that, except you put it on something. And then I kind of add pillows around where I need them as well for this. When I'm having a really bad day, this doesn't really happen so much anymore, but it used to a lot when I was worse. I used to have a lot of what I call collapses, and it's not like passing out or anything like that, but it's just you get to the point where you physically cannot move any part of your body or speak or anything. And I used to collapse a lot on the floor, and this would be incredibly boring. So what I started doing was carrying around my iPod with me. So that was so good, because when I was collapsed on the floor for ages and I was getting really bored, I would just like, I could get my iPod, and I found that so helpful. So obviously not all of you will have iPods or whatever, but I'm assuming you'll probably have something like a phone or something like that, or even just like, I don't know, like maybe a little toy or something, but just something that if you get collapsed and kind of stranded somewhere with nothing to do, then it just kind of helps. So when I'm really exhausted and I can't really do much, then I like to listen to music. But if I'm too tired to do anything other than listen to music, I'm probably not going to have the energy to like choose what I want to listen to. So I would recommend definitely making sure you've got a music playlist for when you're really exhausted. And also, if there's like a certain type of music that you listen to, like I find listening to piano covers of songs really relaxing, and I love piano music. It's so beautiful. Like, I hope that when I die and go up to heaven that there's just piano music everywhere, because if not, I'm coming back to Earth. I'm gonna just haunt everybody. And imagine if there was like a phantom ghost that haunted pianists. Like, if I die and you hear about that, that'll be me. What was I talking about? I've kind of gone totally off topic. Oh yeah, so if there's like a certain band, or like if there's like certain songs that you find easier to listen to, then just make a playlist of them so that you can easily get to that without having to go through and select them all when you're already tired. Or just kind of have ideas of what you want to listen to. So if you're someone who lives with someone who helps look after you, then I'm really sorry if you don't have someone who helps look after you. Oh, that just made me really sad. I live with my parents, and when I was a lot worse, I used to often get in kind of well, I used to have collapses, and I used to often need their attention but not have the energy to like call for them or anything. So we came up with a system where my mum had this old bell and she gave it to me, and we've got it beside my bed, so when I need help but I can't like get my parents' attention, what I do is I ring the bell. But obviously it wouldn't need to be a bell, you could just have like your phone or something, and it makes my parents feel a lot better too, knowing that they're not gonna like leave me for half an hour and come back up and find me lying on the floor, you know. So it's better for everyone. I'm someone who loves fashion, not in the sense that I like to follow all the trends and stuff. I just really like liking what I wear. But I can only manage that about 50% of the time because it takes a lot of energy to actually like select an outfit, etc. So I have a kind of go-to set of clothes. Well, I don't just have one, I've got multiples, but for when I'm too tired to actually like pick out a nice outfit, then I have clothes at the ready to just put on. Okay, yoga trousers. If you have an illness and do not own a pair of yoga trousers, then you are missing out big time. They are the comfiest things ever, and they're great. So they're a really neutral color if you want to wear a cool t-shirt with them. They're so comfy. They're just the best things for when you're having a bad day, really, and yeah. But I have a bunch of t-shirts that I have specifically for when I don't have the energy to pick a proper outfit. So this is one of them. It's just plain stripes, super comfy, soft, just whatever you can find that's like loose, comfy, just like comfort is the key. And then I also have a few hoodies, and I've got some ones that are like over the head ones, but I like the zip up ones because when I'm really poorly, my temperature goes up and down like crazy. So I'll get like really hot and then really cold, and this is good because it's so adjustable, you know. Ooh, slippers as well. Slippers are fabulous. I'm not gonna get my slippers though. Well, I could. Where are they? Whoa, I'm falling off. Nope. We're gonna leave the slippers for now. If you think Cuddly Toys are just for little kids and babies, then you are mistaken, my friend. Cuddly Toys are great for if you're having a bad day because they're soft and they're cuddly and they're just indescribably awesome. Another thing that I think is really important for if you're having a bad day is a positive space. I use that term quite loosely because a positive space could be like an easy to read book, a website, a Facebook group, a part of your room or house, a mental space. It could be anything. But I just think it's really important to have that, you know? Whether it's just a place that you go in your mind when you're resting that makes you feel a bit better. I'm a member of some Facebook invisible illness support groups. And I'll link them below in case anyone's interested. I think they are great. One of them is more of a kind of support group, but the other one is like it is a chronic illness group, but it's only for positive things, which is great because you can be positive, but at the same time people actually understand. So it's not like cheer yourself up, go out for a walk, you know? The more ill I'm feeling, like the more exhausted I am, the more anxious I get, and I get really bad anxiety when I'm really tired, and like I'll just start to feel panicky and over just literally nothing, and it's really annoying. And the one thing that I found helps is Bach's Rescue Remedy, and you can get this in pastels or drops. You know, they don't like automatically calm you all the way down, they don't make the anxiety like evaporate into thin air, but they do help. It's the only thing that I found to calm me down when I'm having a panic attack, so, you know, they're good. I like this tin. Yeah. I look really pale. Oh, I am pale. So thank you for watching, and I hope that maybe this will give some of you some ideas of things that might be helpful, and yes. Bye bye, take care, be as positive as you can be. Tigers are awesome.